So I was actually at a meeting in January of 2020 with a member of ours who was up in Washington, who was headquartered in Washington State, and he had to fly home early from the meeting because he said, we have an unusual case here. This could be similar to what was happening in China. And sure enough, it was the actual first US documented case. And he actually treated that patient. So our members have been unbelievable in the giving of their time, not only in sharing information across the country. So what people learned in Washington State, all the protocols, the types of PPE, the therapies that were completely unknown at that point. They documented all of that, shared it with us, and then we shared it with our members around the world so people could not have to recreate protocols and systems and processes. So we became kind of the hub for knowledge and information and curated information for all of our members. Then from a staff perspective, I quickly went to our staff, like many CEOs of organizations, and said, stop what you're working on. This is our primary focus. We probably took about 70% of our staff and put them in different roles in the organization, a lot of project management, member-facing, programmatic-facing roles to support our members in a lot of different ways, and wrote all of the guidance for our members around that. There was all this confusion about different types of testing. Who needs to be tested? What are the best tests out there? We wrote all the guidance for those types of things quickly. And when I say we, I'm talking about our members actually wrote the guidance. So think about someone who's working almost around the clock trying to figure out how to treat this novel virus, but then spending time at night and on the weekends with my staff, helping to write, comb through all of the evidence and write these incredibly helpful guidelines and guidance documents. So it was just truly amazing. My staff went far above and beyond. My staff didn't complain about the sheer number of hours they were working. Many of our staff worked 7 days a week for months, and they did it because they're so invested in the mission of this organization. Our members are incredibly humble and caring and giving to our organization. So we didn't want to let our members down. And I think at the end of the day, we all knew that we had a direct impact on saving patient lives. And if that doesn't motivate you to get up in the morning, you're working for the wrong organization. So what's really been interesting is, again, this gets back to the superstar component of our membership, is that our members were exhausted throughout this entire process, and they still spent time to go out to churches in certain areas and in certain states and certain communities where the virus was hitting extremely hard. To have these small community types of conversations, to go to school boards, to be yelled at. Some of our members have gotten death threats for simply sharing the facts about the vaccine and what they know about therapies involved and whatnot. So it's been amazing to see our members step up in that way, and disheartening in a lot of ways, because my first job taught me, raise your hand, volunteer for everything. So this is probably not a surprise to you all, but we're, every company is a digital company. We're a digital company. We have not kind of voiced that on a regular basis, but I'm trying to instill that in everything we do. It's digital first. Our advocacy, our annual conference, our education, our guidelines, everything we do is involved and embedded in some type of digital platform. So
I'm ready.